Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jag Mangit Podcast. It is June 12th, 2017. Yes, it is. Okay, so we have Game 5. Okay, so we got Game 5. Cleveland Cavaliers visiting the Golden State Warriors. Okay, so I want to say something here for a second. It's the defending champions Cleveland Cavaliers facing the Golden State Warriors. So the reason why I wanted to say that was because we all know what happened last year with the 3-1 blowout that the Cavs did and the Golden State Warriors gave up. We all know that Kevin Durant got added to the team, and everybody thought it was going to be a sweep, including myself. However, that was not the case in Game 4. Game 4, the Golden State Warriors got blown out, and part of the reason why they got blown out was because the referees. The referees did a horrendous job on the Golden State Warriors. So pretty much they got paid to make every call go against the Golden State Warriors. And the reason why I say this is because Golden State Warriors had 20 freaking fouls in the first quarter, leading to something like 26 free throws made by the Cleveland Cavaliers. And so who in their right mind would have 20 fouls within the first quarter? That is an insane amount of fouls for one quarter. And quite frankly, I automatically, when I saw that, I was like, okay, that's it. The Cavs won. Why? Because they are getting help from the officials. And I know how people say, oh, don't blame the officials, whatnot. Well, how can you not blame them? That's 20 freaking fouls in the first quarter. No one has ever gotten 20 fouls in the first quarter before. Why is that not an NBA Finals record? Everybody keeps stating that, oh, they got 43 points in the first quarter, 86 points at half, unbelievable NBA Finals record, but none of these analysts are saying that Golden State Warriors got 20 fouls in the first quarter. That is not being said. So it's kind of like the NBA is rigging this system to ensure that Cleveland Cavaliers would win Game 4. And they did. They won by a significant margin. I think it was like 137 or something. But regardless, that is not cool. You knew the Golden State Warriors were supposed to win that game. But on to bigger and better things. Let things go and go to Game 5, which is tonight. Starts at 6 p.m. So will Kevin Durant be ready? I think so. Not up at the very top, even though things were heated between him and LeBron James in Game 4. I think it will take a while for him to get going. I think Clay needs to start making his shots and become hot again. Basically, Steph Curry needs to freaking stop turning it over. And Draymond Green. What can you say about Draymond Green? This guy is a loose cannon. He's very emotional. I get it. When you fouled, you start jumping up and down and start, oh my God, oh my God. That kind of stuff is going to cost you. And you should know better from last year when you did that and got suspended. So that's Golden State Warriors. Cleveland Cavaliers, we already know LeBron James can bring his A game. Will Kevin Love bring his A game like he did in Game 4? And will Kyrie Irving emerge again as a superstar in Game 5? So the one that he did in Game 4. So my thing with Kyrie Irving is he could possibly close it out tonight. You never know. This could go the Cleveland Cavaliers' way, and the Cavs end up winning tonight's game. You never know what's going to happen. But I have a funny feeling that you're not going to piss off the Golden State Warriors twice. Max Kellerman on ESPN First Take said that it took a lot of help from the refs, a lot of good shooting from the Cleveland Cavaliers in one night to beat the Golden State Warriors. I get it, but you're obviously missing one key factor, and that is the refs. Refereeing this game will have a significant impact on the result of this game. So, will they do the same screw job as they did in Game 4 to the Golden State Warriors? We don't know that. It is in Golden State, which is a very, very good thing. But it's the refs. So last year in Game 7, it came down to the wire where Kyrie Irving just put in the final nail in the coffin on the Golden State Warriors. But Golden State Warriors, they blew last year's finals because, I'll say it, because of Draymond Green. He got suspended, and therefore everything just went spiraling down. Will that be a repeat of not tonight, but will that be a repeat of this series as well? Will the Cavs pull it off tonight? I have no idea. This is kind of like asking for something, asking for $1 million and knowing that you might or might not get it. This is, and you're on the edge of your seat. It's kind of like, Golden State Warriors have all these offensive players and their crazy defense, but then the other side has LeBron James. And I'm not saying LeBron James is the best, like he is considered the best player in the world, and I'm not saying that he can take on all four guys or the whole team, but however, this is the one thing that everybody keeps overlooking. The refs love a star, and the NBA loves a star. So the thing is, and the NBA loves their money, and they made tons and tons of money off last year's final by making it to go to Game 7. So will we see a repeat of last year's playoffs in this series? I have no idea. Quite frankly, I would like to see it be closed out tonight. Fortunately, I cannot watch the first half because I got prior commitments, and it's gonna be quite the game. The most amount of pressure that is on any team right now is the Golden State Warriors. However, if you break that down, the most amount of pressure on one person is Kevin Durant. And the reason why I say Kevin Durant is because I think it's pretty obvious by now. If you don't know, then you're obviously hiding under a rock and you haven't heard about this at all. And I think you're just insane, because Kevin Durant joined the Golden State Warriors after they beat, in the free agency, but Golden State Warriors beat the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then Kevin Durant goes from the Oklahoma City Thunder to join the team that beat them, which was Golden State Warriors. I get it. Like you want a ring, and you want to be the best team ever. That's awesome. You do your thing. However, because of that, and because of the juggernaut that Golden State Warriors is right now, there's so much pressure on this team to wear a ring tonight. Because if you do not pull this off, you will be labeled as the biggest fool in NBA history. Like, I like Kevin Durant, but that's what it's going to be labeled as. If you lose tonight, and most importantly, if you lose this series, you'll be the biggest fool in the NBA history. Jagmank Podcast. Tune into Game 5 of the NBA Finals. Cleveland Cavaliers, the defending champions, visiting the Golden State Warriors. June 12th, Game 5, Jagmank Podcast.